can't see the stream. Uh, there we are. There we are. Sorry for the confusion. YouTube was lagging out a little bit. Okay. Okay. So what are we looking at currently? Well, kind of weird day, to be honest. Massive dump during the London session, obviously amid some news with Iran, with peace talks kind of being down the shitter, all that, manipulate lower. Now we're seeing so an expansion higher, no breaker at the lows other than a 5 minute. Didn't even form a swing on anything really. And expanded, just missed London session high during the AM session. Traded lower, created SMT at the low of day with YM. And now we have ripped higher. So a little bit of a trickier day, I must say. Make sure my camera is straight enough. A little bit of a trickier day. Right before stream, actually, I was short on NQ. Once we purged the AM high and London high, created that SMT with the S, we prepped a 5 minute breaker. I did get in on the 1 minute breaker, which was right hither, right in here. Took partials at -2 standard deviations of said breaker. Went break even once I saw that we failed the 5 and got taken out BE on the rest. So that was basically about a 1 hour win. Now we're going to kind of wait and see. Maybe we want to frame a 15-minute bearish break or a bearish breaker by taking out this PM high. That could be something, or maybe NQ will fail to take it. But as of right now, I'm hands off at the moment. New 4 hour open. Formed a weird 4 hour candle. YM swung it. ES created triple equal lows pretty much. And NQ was the most stubborn. Didn't want to get anywhere near the low. So we're going to kind of wait and see what happens here. Maybe we get a little bit of a sweep of the highs and we can get a breaker prepped. It might be on the list here. Thanks for answer on Insta for my question. Well, yeah, which question did you ask, Sue? Was it oh the tips for greed and whatnot? Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I could show my fib settings, no problem, no problem. Just bear with me. Let's draw one out here. Take a screenshot of that. Let me know when you got it. Should be good. Yeah. Those are the fib settings. Emphasis on -2, -2.5, and -4 standard deviations. How'd you guys do this morning? Good, bad, great? Did well with GC in London and got cooked by trading NQ. Dude, gold has been pretty nice. I caught gold shorts yesterday. You guys remember that breaker that I was talking to you guys about yesterday on the 15 minute? I managed to just get in inside of here and took it to the low a day. Super, super clean. And then I was looking for some sort of continuation during the Asia session um, before I went to bed, but we didn't get anything. We ended up getting a clean setup, but was not awake for it. Was not awake for it. Was in a short that they take my stop loss just before the big dump. Oh no. On NQ or GC Fox? Which one? That's a tough go. Oh, it's on gold. During the London session? Oh, NQ. Okay, NQ. Yeah, gold has been pretty good. Usually when NQ is shit, gold kind of turns it up a little. What are they doing? Here we go. Gotta get a picture. We're gonna post a tweet here. And everybody smile. I look like a rat. I look like an actual rat. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Yeah, this morning was tough on NQ. Can't lie. I wanted to see a sweep of that London high. I was so confident that we were going to take that London high and create some sort of breaker swing that I actually went along and took a loss on it. Um, which obviously, I mean, I felt super confident in it, so I'm not going to beat myself up about taking kind of a counter trend idea, but still, just shows like how finicky NQ has been as of late. It's been a little bit um, cumbersome to get good setups. So, what we ride. What's most important thing in times like this is just risk management, guys. That's really it. It's just surviving and risk management. I had to learn a tough lesson like that a few days ago with a Asia session that was a lot of over trading and over risking. So now I'm kind of back in the saddle of focusing on the survival aspect of trading because I understand that the market conditions are not extremely conducive to any sort of high probability scenarios for me at the moment. It's providing a lot of two-sided info. And that's not anyone's fault but my own. The biggest thing that I need to focus on is weighing probabilities and being able to understand um, higher confluences versus, just complete asinine components on the chart. Things that don't even matter. Um, and usually going back to the high time frame is kind of where I'm gonna find that comfort zone. So with that being said, we are gonna sit and just chillax until we see something real good, real good. And for any of you watching over on X, feel free to tune in to the live stream on YouTube so you can interact, ask questions, or just kind of chop it up with me while we kind of hang out during the PM session. PM session is made a lot more fun if we just kind of chat and hang out. So if you're just sitting at the charts hanging out, watching, then come interact, come hang out. I don't bite. I don't bite. Bray, how do you backtest the same FX replay TradeZella method? Yeah, I use TradeZella for my backtesting. When I do backtest, it's been a while, admittedly, since I've backtested, but I just use TradeZella. Use TradeZella. Treat it like a regular trading day. Honestly, it's slow and repetitive and tedious, but whenever I feel kind of like, how do you say, feel like I'm just down in the dumps, or if I feel like I'm not as precise, or I lack some confidence, I'll go back to back testing and I'll practice, right? I think of it like you're missing at the line on your free throws. And you just go and you just do that extra practice. You go practice free throws. Same thing. That's how I look at it. But my big thing right now is I was mentioning this the other day, might have been yesterday, was is just going through all my old trades and doing some refining. It's time to do that. I've got enough. I've got like the past quarter or more of sample data that I want to start to refine a little more. So I'm going to be working on that. So I guess it'll be like a form of backtesting almost. Going back through old data, seeing what worked, seeing what didn't, seeing what I could have improved on and what I need to trim. So yeah, backtesting is important. It's kind of like a rite of passage almost, in my opinion. A rite of passage. Not a lot of clean for value gaps, survival for the win. Yeah, it's been a gross market. Any clean for value gaps we do form just get completely eradicated. Well, it's been making it tough. Yeah, let's see what makes the most sense for the PM session here. It's got to be either we create some sort of SMT divergence at this PM high with NQ failing, and then go on to create this, confirm this 5-minute breaker, and then we get a drop, or we get a breaker swing, and then that might not provide an opportunity for the day unless we get like a 230, nice 230 model. Kind of in that SMR window. 230 would be good. We have the 15-minute breaker prep now. We have a nice, well, we need to see some up close bodies. We have a nice breaker candle. We just need to see the sweep with some bodies. maybe tap midnight and the -2 standard deviations of the 5-minute from the overnight. Yeah. At the moment right now, with how the 5-minute failed and yeah, if the 5-minute confirmed at 1:55 and 2 o'clock opened, I would have stayed short and I would have kept my stop at the high. But since we failed the breaker, going break even here and waiting for more info is probably better. It's my philosophy, or I guess system for higher time frame analysis to actually trade off of. Do you size differently for with first against the high time frame flow? I just try not to at all trade against the high time frame flow. Like if I'm trading the high time frame, I'm gonna go with what that structure gives me, right? The risk will stay relatively static. And if a trade, I don't exactly believe that a trade is worth, like if a trade is worth only half the risk that you normally put on, then in my opinion, it's not even worth trading. It's just a good way to like filter out lower quality trades. Just don't take it. Because if you're not completely like behind and convicted in your trade to a point where like you're like, well, maybe I'll just risk half. Like that's just you just love the idea of the trade. You don't like love the trade, right? It's like there's got to be a reason why you only want to risk half. That's my philosophy behind it. But yeah, my system for high time frame trades is really just like using time frame alignment like everything else, right? High time frame POIs call for high time frame reversals. So if we're in a high time frame POI, like a 4-hour breaker or a 4-hour low or a 4-hour fair value gap or something like that, I'll be looking for 15-minute breakers, right? And then once that 15-minute breaker gets created, then I'll be looking for, continuations on the 1 minute off of that, or I'll just take the 15-minute, It's all about time frame alignment, meaning, right? If you want to take a 15-minute, if you want to trade the 15-minute time frame, you kind of want support the 4-hour to support your direction, right? So you need some sort of 4-hour POI. And if you want to trade 1 minute, then you need kind of at minimum the 15-minute to support your direction, right? Same goes for 1 hour. You kind of want the daily to support the 5-minute. You want the 1 hour, right? Those are kind of the fractal alignments that I'll use mostly. It's usually the 15-minute. So like the 15-minute time frame with session-based liquidity is incredibly strong. That's like probably my favorite time frame alignment. So 4 hours, 4-hour highs and lows, and for value gaps blended with like session-based liquidity. So think your Asia session, London session, New York, AM, lunch, and PM sessions. Those tend to form in and around your 4-hour highs and lows. So using those, and then obviously once you have that 15-minute time frame alignment with the 4-hour, then you have a direction with the 15-minute, then you can start to trade the 1 minute. Right? Do I have a preferable SMT? Highs and lows. High and low SMT is obviously going to be my favorite. For value gap SMT is not great. Consecutive candle is okay, granted that they all sweep liquidity. I would say my favorite SMT would be probably a double SMT. Right? There's a ton of different names for it, and think of it essentially where NQ will sweep liquidity and then fail. So like imagine NQ swept this London high and AM high, and then imagine it forms a failure swing of the current PM high. That would be kind of your double SMT where you have a sweep and then a failure. Those are my favorite types of SMTs. And those are with highs and lows. It's just a type of high-low SMT, and it's just added confluence. that's a model in and of itself. Some people call it strength switch, I think. I don't know. Afiz is the guy to probably explain all of that stuff a lot better than I can. That guy's he's a lot brighter than I am. So Afiz, or obviously T-Trades is good. There's a few guys that understand like market mechanics through the lens of ICT, just on such an advanced scale. I used to be able to keep up with that and stay really, keep my analysis more advanced and stuff. But then I just kind of realized like I just need to keep it simple. It allows for better decision making, and it allows me to not demand like complete perfection from the markets, because it's not always going to be the case. It's just a matter of weighing your probabilities. It's going to be your most valuable asset is your ability to manage risk and weigh probabilities. It takes way longer to learn how to weigh your probabilities though, because you need to be able to blend high time frame analysis and actually reading phases of price delivery and just how the structure is. Risk management is just a discipline thing. Yo, what's up, Chronic? Let's see this dump a little now. Yeah, I need some confirmation. Need a little more confirmation. Good to hear. Good to hear. Yeah, I'm doing good as well. Yeah, looking for something. I was short initially. Traded a 1 minute short and then got BE'd on the remainder. I partialed at -2 off of this this breaker here. Partial down here. Right at -2 and then just completely reversed. Went to take my BE. So it failed to confirm the 5 minute. If we had formed the 5 minute breaker there with that hourly swing, I would have been so down for that. But I think right now it's possible we can get some SMT on the 1 o'clock high, and with NQ failing, That would probably be one of my options. The other one would just be a sweep. So yeah. Even if this 5-minute forms, we're going to be trading right into an hourly for value gap. And if we create some SMT on that hourly low, then it makes things tough. What I would prefer, create the 5, confirm the 5-minute, retrace, create SMT with the PM with the 1 o'clock high, and then we go short from there. This YM looks hungry for that high. That would get me interested for sure. For sure. Kind of hate FX replays. UI, I think. I'm going to hop on TradeZella for back testing. The lab have any codes? Yeah, code lab. You could use code Bray. Both get you those will both get you same discount. Either one. Top Step's standard or consistency account better? I have no idea, dude. I haven't traded Top Step in like a fucking year. I have no idea. Do your own research. Whatever suits your style better. Haven't seen you in a while, Bray. Where did you go since TOTK days? So after TOTK, well, initially before TOTK, I joined the lab, joined their team over there. Kane essentially brought me over there. So I left TOTK because it was a fucking toxic wasteland. Not anything you guys did, but the people that were running it, aside from me, in my opinion, were fucking toxic and frauds. So I left because I didn't want to be involved with that shit and joined the lab, and I've been there ever since. So yeah, I do miss the community. I miss a lot of the people, but people that ran it are fucking losers. So appreciate that, Chowski. Really appreciate that. Did my best. Oh, you're profitable. Good for you, dude. Good for you. What was your Discord handle? Is it the same? Because I'm trying to. There's a few TOTK people that kind of have followed me throughout all my moves, but I haven't seen your name pop up. So if you can remind me, or yeah, reach out. If you have me on Discord, reach out. And then a bunch of us actually created OGs created a free Discord. So you can join there if you want. You have to add me. Yeah, just send me your username. DM me on Twitter or something. Or if you remember my Discord, you can do that as well. What's TOTK? It was an old group. It was an old group that I was in previously prior to the lab. And I met a lot of my lifelong trading buddies in that Discord. And it just turned out that it wasn't a great environment eventually. So we all there's a lot of drama and whatnot, and I don't need to get into it. But just the dead Discord. Just another dead Discord. Yeah, Kane's legit. How long I've been trading? Almost 5 years now. Coming up on 5. Been a minute. Yeah, big hearts, Bradley, big hearts. Been around for 8 years, simply listening to his chat. I can tell he's on it. Yeah, he's honest and blunt. Yeah. Kane very much is. He's similar to me in that regard, just very blunt. Tell it to you straight. I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit for you. Ray, Kane, Leo, and Alex, the most legit in the space. Oh, that's really nice, Chronic. Appreciate you, my boy. We try our best. We try our best to just be traders before anything else. That's kind of our mantra. Is we're traders first before anything else. We're not online fucking LARPing and doing this and that and the other. Just real experience. Gotcha. I got you, Chow. Let me send you there you go. Okay, yeah, sounds good. Yeah, shoot me a DM. Shoot me a DM whenever. I'll get to it eventually. All this lifestyle bull, the other fruits. God, yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of it's a ruse. What's up, Mario? Yeah, Chronic. Like if there's some good guys in the space with like that have that lifestyle, but like if you claim to be a trader and your whole identity is that you have a fucking Ferrari, like I'm sorry, but you're the problem. Like you're the problem. Just all you're doing is drilling dopamine into people's brains. You know? Oh, I reached out. Just wanted to let you know that your past efforts were not wasted. Good job, Bray. Yeah, that's really nice, you man. Thank you. How long have you been profitable for, Chowski? What was kind of what was your turning point? What was the kind of missing piece for you? The best is the traders with no charts, nothing, yet they claim trader because Lambo. Yeah. Yeah, I know, dude. It's like, yeah, you could thank. I mean, there's a few names in the space that you could thank for that type of niche. They're just, yeah, yeah. I could go off. I could go off on that, but I'm gonna hold back. I'm gonna hold back on that. Aussie guy. No, which Aussie guy? What's his name? Do you know his name? Oh my sack, he's the worst. I swear. Yeah, there's a lot of cringe guys out there, man. A lot of cringy guys. Shit. H1 bullish for buy gap. What do you think? I haven't tapped into it on any of them yet. We're gonna form some hourly high SMT. Yeah, if we had some sort of SMT down in that for value gap and prepped a low time frame continuation, then maybe. But at the moment, YM's targeting those highs. We might actually get that SMT, that failure swing, and get a breaker prepped. So like it'd be something like this. We sweep out these highs, create SMT, previous hourly high, YM, create this breaker. And then down from there. Maybe. He's got tattoos and always wears white, it seems. Oh. I don't know. Yeah, absolute Rangeville. No kidding, dude. PM sessions are absolute dog water lately, though. Dog water. Total of 8 years learning, 5 years in learning all kinds of indicators and retail concepts, then found ICT 2023 and started with 2022 model. Stuck with ICT concepts for the next 3 years. Good for you, dude. That's a long time to stick to something. Pat yourself on the back. That's incredible. During those 3 years, I found other content creators related to ICT concepts. Yeah, there's lots of good creators out there, man. That's the thing. There's a lot of good ones, but there's also a lot of bad ones. You've been profitable for 2 years. Sick. Are you trading props, or are you trading your personal, or a mix of both? I got a baby win out of that 1:30 p.m. breaker to -2. Yeah, same here. I got stop BE on the remainder. No, you're not missing nothing, Van. You ain't missing shit, dude. AJ Currency. No, let me look this guy up. Let me look this guy up. Actually, do I look? Yeah, fucking, I'll look him up. I was gonna say them. Watch, I'll look him up once, and then I'll never stop seeing his shit. $485,000 followers. Claims to be a trader. There's literally currency in his name, and his grid is Lambo, Lambo, him boxing, Lambo, 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 him smoking, Lambo, 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 Lambo. Yeah. What's this guy selling? By looking at it, it looks like he's selling fucking Lambos. Just got funded. Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. Scream scammer. Tried AM futures, but I'm not ready yet. I'll go back to it for the tax benefits down the road. Yeah. Yeah, now I'm cursed. Now I'm cursed. Yeah. Oh, I believe it. I believe it. Spent 30 seconds on his profile now. It's gonna now because he's got 485,000 followers. I'm gonna get berated with his content. Sounds like 20 years old scammer from the room. Yeah. I even have no Rolex yet, dude. Me neither. I'm rocking the new latest tech. This is the only watch that you need. It's catching my eye. Garmin. Flexing the Garmin on him. Who needs a Daytona? Who needs an Oyster Perpetual? When you got the fucking Garmin. Does your Rolex tell you how well you slept? I don't think so. Does your Rolex tell you what your HRV is? I don't think so. Can your Rolex tell you your mile split times? I don't think so. I have a cozy $200 Orient. Dude, Orient is a solid brand. Like, they're actually super solid. Well, that's the thing, Bradley. Once you get a Garmin, you just start running. You start running. Yeah, we are old. We are old, Van. There's not a single click moment. It's more like multiple clicking moments. Yeah, it really is just like you kind of just look around one day and you're like, oh shit, like I'm just doing all the things that like I said that I would do before, but I actually did them and stuck to them. That's literally the secret. Like, action provides information. And like you need to just stop waiting for like that perfect moment or that aha moment where you're like, oh shit, I need to do this. It's like, no, you just need to like do something. Just do something. FOMC volume. I mean, it's FOMC meeting minutes. So not the same. It's literally my least favorite news event. I don't even know why it's a news event, let alone a red folder. I know Bray is one of the honest traders because during TOTK streams, she would say something like, wait, we need to take a moment to review this. Yeah, yeah, I would get super sidetracked. I'd be like, wait, my brain needs to go over this again. I was very much a perfectionist back then. Bray, what do you see in gold now? Let's take a look, actually. I've been meaning to. Okay, We're gonna do top down, okay? Pay attention. This is how I do my top down. All right? Okay. Are you watching? Good. Let's go to the 24-hour. Okay. What do we notice at the bottom here? Monthly for value gap. Tapped it. Daily breaker. OB as well. Gotta get rid of that box. And then make that fatter. So there's your daily breaker. Trading into this daily breaker here. Had a nice retracement, had actually a nice sell model into that. So if you go to the hourly, you draw your hourly breaker from the highs and also the 4-hour breaker. You can see on the hourly breaker, where did we trade into? Perfectly -4.5 standard deviations. And now if we close above this high, we're confirming a market maker buy model on the hourly. That can go in alignment with the daily, and we can go and retarget new highs up here and standard deviations. And those -2 standard deviations kind of take you right up to those highs. This could be the low of the week on gold, truthfully. Problem is, I don't see any SMT at the moment. So that makes it a little tricky. So I'd want to see some sort of SMT get formed inside here. Yeah, so if we can create this hourly, you have potential for a really nice buy model to the highs. I would just need some sort of SMT to get created, either at this AM low or maybe inside here somewhere. But I'll probably be looking for buys on gold for the remainder of the week if we confirm that. It's a really nice 4-hour swing that we formed too. We'd want to get rid of this AM high SMT though, for sure. So nothing at the moment to do currently. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at for gold. My SMT with gold, what do I compare with? I use silver and I use XAU euro, so euro gold. So gold weight against the euro dollar, or sorry, the euro, not euro dollar, because there's XAU USD, which gold futures would be kind of a derivative of that. And then you have XAU euro, which is gold weight against the euro. Oh my God, this is gruesome. Nothing to do here though. Versus other members that were live streaming just kept saying ICD vocabulary words, making the concepts difficult to where you have to really dig for it yourself. The whole point of mentorship is to give a hand. Hi, Bray, I'm going to do the daily recap and close the charts. Don't think 3 p.m. will do anything. Yeah, I agree, Van. Enjoy the rest of your day, brother. Not to handhold necessarily, but to guide traders. While TA2K, you were given basic info you can find free online and then told to go study and look further. Versus Bray will dive into more detail, but not hand-holding. Yeah. That's tried my best. Tried my best to teach. Plus, like, teaching is like, you could read something and like retain a good chunk of it. You could watch something or do something and learn a great deal of it and retain a lot of it too. But if you can teach something, you retain like 100% of that. So teaching is like the ultimate form of learning, in my opinion. You don't have to teach anyone for, money. You can just teach yourself. You can do daily breakdowns yourself and teach yourself something, and like just put it out there, your words and your vocabulary and your thought process onto video, and watch it back and learn something that way. You can teach. Maybe you have a friend, or maybe you want to just like get a Twitter account and just start posting your findings and like pretend like you're teaching. You'll retain a lot of knowledge that way. For futures, MGC1, is that okay? Yep. That's just a micro gold. Yep. Because gold contracts are super expensive. They're $100 per point per contract. So if you use micro, then it's 10. A lot more manageable. Especially for big ranges. So we got an hourly inside candle here at the moment. Oh, dude, yeah. Thank you is stuck. Totally stuck. Yeah, lunch was really the play, hey? Yeah. Oh, don't tell me it's going to form this fractal hourly high SMT and do something with that. I'm good on that. I want to see some sort of extreme get taken out. Do something. One of these days, we're going to get a banger PM session, you guys. One of these days. And you know what? We're going to be here for it. Because we still stream the PM sessions regardless. We're still out here. I mean, I'll be honest, yesterday PM was clean prior to 2. It's absolute shit. It's absolute shit after that. See. Oopsie poopsie. Yeah, it's really not gonna. It's really not gonna move. What it's going to do is it's going to use this hourly high SMT, but with 2 p.m. high. You just dunk it from there. And there ain't nothing I want to do with that, to be honest. Absolutely nothing. To be honest, I am good. Good with that. Oh, dude, yeah, this is beyond boring. We're just kind of stuck. That's okay. We don't get influenced by this sort of thing, right? All we do is we just wait for signatures to present. That's all we can do, right? I'm thinking chop at the high time from EQ, fibbing from weekly charging, first swing high to June 18th for summer run in Q. I mean, eventually, I think we'll get some good summer PA. It's just you just have to be able to weather the storm, right? There's moves to be had. There's trades to be made. You just have to survive the shitty moments. Is summer usually bad? Not that I know of. Like, let's look. I don't remember summer ever being like crazy. Last July was like one of the best PA months I've seen. Okay, let's go to 2026. Sorry, 2025. Yeah, like we had. Let's go to. So I guess if you go June 1st. And this was the end of summer. We had 2,300 points of range. We had a clean draw to the highs. Like all of this was super clean. This chop here was kind of whatever. This was the first week of July. And then we started to see some more. Yeah, it was pretty good. Like, I don't remember exactly the trades, but all of this was great. Like if you drop down to a, I don't know, 4 hour. Yeah. Pretty clean. I'd have to go back and look at daily profiles, but you just kind of wake up and buy it. So I guess to answer your question, like, just because it's summer doesn't mean it's any less high probability. Like, I don't think you have to worry about all of the big traders being gone to the Hamptons for the summer. I think the HFT algos don't take a summer vacation. You get plenty of volume, plenty of participation. Intraday target for bullish bias is midnight open high. Could be. Standard deviations line up with that. Damn near perfect. Yeah, I do remember last summer being fun. Like I was on a pretty good win streak last summer, to be honest. Whether it was June or July, I can't remember, or both. Yeah, it's literally a trader's job description, though. Just sitting and waiting, man. That's all you can do. Take a sip of water. I've been done for the day. I'm just hanging out. I'm not interested in getting involved here. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you one bit, man. It's not a whole heck of a lot on the chart to really work with. Nothing at all. So NQ or gold failed that hourly. Did create the 15. Did confirm the hourly OB. Yeah, I really would like to take continuations on gold for the remainder of the week. Get some previous daily low SMT with silver. Tagging into this hourly, maybe this PM low. Like that. SMT with the previous daily low. Then run it. That could be fun. I might be looking for something during Asia with that, to be honest. To be honest. What do you guys think? Yay, nay? Gold does move nice in Asia. If you know, you know. Yeah, we're seeing a pivotal moment here, Chow, with potential formation or confirmation of this hourly breaker. Standard deviations of the breaker at the highs has been met. Trading into a daily bullish breaker after sweeping into a monthly for value gap. What's up, Daisy boy? What's up, Bubba? Yeah, gold on the high time frame has been super nice. Super duper nice. Man. Pure NQ trader, trained with scalping Bitcoin a lot. Really? Scalping Bitcoin? Who hurt you? Gold 15-minute PA. Fox is my sweet spot. Bitcoin paid. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm just buying the shit out of Bitcoin down here. Not even really Bitcoin ETF. For those of you with a TFSA or know how to work a TFSA, if you know, you know. I mean, most of you guys are probably not Canadian, but yeah, Bitcoin down here. Like, I'm just like, we're probably gonna see some accumulation for like a while. So like I'm just going to be buying around here whenever I get some extra money to allocate, buying in here. And then if we can get below 49K, start aggressively buying down here. Try to get an average position in and around this area, or an absolute piss missile to these highs. It's literally 143%. Find me an asset with that much volume that gives that much range. It's crazy. Like I'm thinking of this just like 2022. Looks very similar, doesn't it? Very, very similar. Obviously, don't bet the farm on this, but this is kind of an extra additional long-term play asides from my ETFs that I put into. Gold did pay well today. I agree. Paid handsomely. Longs at the lows, despite no SMT, but the shorts were clean. I'll actually go back, just review. Okay. Hourly for value. What's the 4 hour saying? Ooh, a little 4 hour gap there. All those relative equal lows. Let a breaker get prepped. No breaker confirmation. Hourly high SMT after all sweeping Asia high. Closure below this. Create your 50-minute breaker inside of your 4 hour. -2 standard deviations take you right to all of these equal lows. Also nested with midnight opening price. Set your limit. Stop loss goes to the high. TP goes to the low. You could probably hold it longer because you have standard deviations down here to be met as well. I think you get filled, not? Yeah, right there. I think this might get stopped out though. Does it run it once more? No. Oh yeah. Night night. That's perfect. And that's exactly what I mean. That's how you trade. That's how you trade high time frame, guys. 4 hour, 15 minute. Right? You don't need the session liquidity SMT. But see, this high is 144.6. You had the hourly high SMT, right? With I think it was gold euro. So they all sweep. They all sweep Asia high. Then you get some hourly high SMT with gold euro. Then you get your 50-minute breaker out of your 4-hour gap. Short the breaker. Then absolute sell-off. If you took this trade, then you did so good. You did so good. This didn't even really give you an opportunity to get in on the low time frame. Usually you'd want some sort of retracement, but this just delivered immediately. Super duper nice. Well, actually, let's see. This retracement. Trading back into, I don't want that. Hourly high SMT was silver. So this is kind of where you would trade your continuations off of, right? Trading back into the hourly. 30-minute, 5-minute, or 50-minute. And then you look for a 1-minute breaker here to then target these equal lows. Right? Because now you have 15-minute direction and alignment, right? You just wait for us to trade into some sort of POI. SMT, hourly high. There's no session SMT to really fuck with. 15-minute is in alignment. You're looking for continuations off of the 15-minute gap. 1-minute breaker. Closure below this. Right there. Go short. Use these standard deviations also. See how that -2 lines up with these equal lows? Oh, it even gives you double SMT. That's an add. And then you just wait. I think it eventually gets there. Bang. So that's like my favorite SMT there, right? We created the hourly high SMT, and then we get failure swing SMT. That's your double SMT. Those are adds. Don't worry about the consolidation either after you get your entry. Consolidation before your entry confirms, a little bit scarier, but then you just get a complete sell-off. And then you get a rally. Yeah, there's opportunities to be had for sure. Gold was real nice, real nice. Any good chairs for traders? I mean, I'm using a chair from fucking Wayfair, so I'm not the guy to ask. Herman Miller is probably going to be your best bet, but those are expensive as all get out. But if you want to invest in your office space, then Herman Miller's great. But those are expensive chairs. I think it's a waste of money in my opinion. Get a standing desk. Okay, well, this has been... Oh, you built a standing desk? Well, there you go. Perfect. Trading's taking a toll on your back. It's too many profits, man. It's weighing you down. Making too much money. HON are pretty good chairs too. Yeah, too much money, not enough touching grass. Yeah. Human Scale Freedom, Herman Miller, nice too. Probably worth buying used in my opinion. Yeah. Oh, you're on a co-working space. Well, that's pretty cool. What's that like? Is that like, I feel like that'd be pretty manageable to run. Like it wouldn't be too much effort. I think that's such a cool business idea. Like you can rent out office space for like events. You could just have like a small monthly fee for people to like come in and use the individual office spaces. And you could have your own office in there as well. It's a pretty cool idea. It's sweet, not a ton of time required, but not a lot of profit to be. It's still a cool business, especially if you like to get to know cool people. Yeah, that'd be so cool, dude. I mean, at the very least, like they pay the mortgage for it. And then that just becomes equity later on, right? I've always thought about doing something like that. That'd be pretty cool. Like low effort, kind of like running a laundromat. That's another thing I would do. I'd run a laundromat or a car wash. Yeah, dude. But like the thing is like it doesn't need to be huge. Like the consistency is most important, but like also just more passive income, the better, right? If it's very manageable and like low stress, then like you can do multiple and scale, right? You don't need that one big thing. You just need a lot of little things, right? Income sources, I think, are more important than how big your one income stream is. Like nowadays, especially, like you need more than just one income stream is like, I think of it like you're one fuck up away from like being homeless. Like I feel like you need multiple income sources if you're if you're ambitious. Obviously there's nothing wrong with having a 9-to-5, but like if you feel like you can give more, then give more, like there's so many ways to make money nowadays. It's never been easier. And I'm not even just talking about trading. Like you can build any skill, and like you can leverage that skill set so easily. Never been easier to grow on social media. It's never been easier to put yourself out there. It's never been easier to learn a skill now with AI. You don't even need AI. You could use YouTube. and learn. Like whether that's web design, graphic design, video editing, copywriting, anything you're good at, you could teach people to do it. Those are all just like, those are skills you could build, right? You could just work for a Discord service. You could work for multiple Discord services and moderate. What else could you do? So many things, dude. There's so many avenues to make money. You could build a personal brand and just have affiliates. Obviously, like, you're not providing much to the world other than a discount, but nonetheless, income for running a Discord is enough to live if you have a good Discord. If your Discord is worth joining, for sure. Personally, I don't have a Discord that charges money. I don't even have a Discord of my own. Well, I manage one with like some friends, but it's free. And like, it's not something that we charge. But like, if you have a skill, like say you want to be a trading educator and like you're profitable and you want other people to be profitable with you, there's nothing wrong with opening up Discord and charging money for your time. Anybody that says otherwise is a fucking broke loser. And they're going to stay that way, because the number one thing that you should like, your most valuable asset is like your ability, one of them is your ability to scale and leverage your skill set into multiple income streams. So like, I don't knock anybody that has a Discord service. I knock people who have Discord services who are fucking frauds. But what am I going to do about that, right? So obviously take it with a grain of salt. Just because you have pretty charts and you have, concepts and you can teach people, I don't think that it necessarily equates to charging for a Discord or a coaching service. But I think you need, like, what's the word? Proof of concept, right? So like T trades and AM trades, they have the lens. More power to them. The amount of free content they put out there, and if they want to charge for for a Discord service to like do like more close knit and like more in-depth stuff, by all means, I'm sure they run a great service. Thing is, no matter what you do, people are going to have something bad to say. It's always from people that are doing less than you. So as we continue this consolidation in the PM session, we've got probably another 20 minutes before we call it. Yeah, this is shit. This is fucking shit. Said I was done, but I put some risk on for the long to midnight open high. Nice, good luck. I hope it doesn't chop you to bits. Hope it doesn't chop you to bits. Want to stretch? Yeah, gotta stay limber. Stay limber out here. I know what it's going to do. I mean, I think it's probably just going to do a whole heck of a lot of this. What with the back and forth and whatnot. But man, is it not at all ideal, hey? Tough go. Yeah, market on close macro could be kind of what you need to get a push. This might be the most boring PM session I've ever sat through. That's saying something. But this tells me that Asia is probably going to be lit. Absolutely lit. That's usually how it goes. When PM is ass, Asia is gas. Asia pump or dump? I wouldn't mind seeing a dump, to be honest. But we're kind of, I don't know, let me dig into the high time frame a bit here. We've got some SMT at lows here. Some previous weekly lows. When we swept out here. We're in a daily swing with said SMT. Tons of failure swings on the highs. I mean, if we form this hourly breaker, or wait, nope, it would need to be above here. We need to see something. Probably like, I don't know. I guess we have this big fella here. But that's tough to say. The thing is, like, 4-hour OB, yeah, if we create it. I don't know. I think I would need to see like a daily low SMT or some shit. NQ took these old lows here at 29,160. No 4-hour swing, but we're forming a daily swing. I don't know, boys. It's tough. But to play by ear, like, at the moment, it's still bearish, in my opinion, based off of just what we're doing. So I would rather see us form some sort of bearish breaker to get short, and then maybe we get down into the daily low and we get some SMT there, and then we can get a cleaner buy model to the upside, because like we don't really have daily confirmation of the swing until we get some sort of bullish breaker. I mean, you could say this fat 4 a.m. candle could be, but there's no swing low present here. So I would say you need to get above the Asia high, which, if we're pulling fibs, those fibs kind of are nice, taking you up to these equal highs up here. Yeah. Little pump and dump. Yeah, definitely. Like, I don't love the swing we formed. Like, yes, we have the daily swing here. That's fine. Like, if I just clear all of this up. Just from a structure standpoint. You've got this, but I'd want to see some more SMT accompanied by it, probably with NQ failing with a failure swing, tapping into these for value gaps here. So like that, create SMT with this previous daily low, and get some sort of model for that. It's a tough one, guys. It's like the moment that NQ gives me, if NQ gives me a reason to get short up here, I will take it. I will gladly take it. Kind of have to just be more fluid, a little more fluid here. So the market has been kind of fickle. Little fickle. Oh, yeah, there's the 350, and it hasn't really done much. You know what I mean? Oh, there you go, Chow. There you go. Keep it moving for my boy. Got that hourly low SMT. It's a little late in the day, obviously, now. But that hourly low SMT, dude, did we really just sit through this? Mind you, did we really sit through this fucking range and maintain the amount of viewers that we maintained for a PM session? You guys are goated. You guys are goated. Thank you. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me in this PM session. I really do. I really do. Chowski, you've been an awesome contributing factor in today's stream. Thank you. Make sure you keep tuning in, brother. I want to see more of you. Chronic, as always. Who else? Mario, Fox. You guys have been holding it down. Dude, such a wonky. Oh yeah, Sue, you're always in here. Yeah. We got Tom in here. Yeah, you guys are great. You guys are great. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I know we got some people who are silent viewers as well. Just want you all to know I appreciate you guys hanging out with me in probably one of the most boring sessions, but we've had some of the highest concurring viewers. That says something. I think it's just the yap. It's the yaps that we have. We have good yap sessions. We have really good yap sessions. So, yeah, of course, man, of course. Love hanging out with you guys. I wish I could provide a little more of a setup here for you guys, but I mean, how does a guy frame that? I want to catch a win with you guys. It's been a rough couple weeks. I'm not going to lie to you. It's been a rough couple weeks of trading for me. Just slow. And then I had like a minor tilt day the other day. Like, fuck, it's been tough. So, but you grow through what you go through. I ain't going to stop. I ain't going to stop showing up just because times get tough, right? Yeah, come on, tap midnight open. Tap the midnight high for our boy Chow here. Bang. Just about. There you go. That's it. Good stuff, Chow. Good stuff. Way to sit through that, dude. That was good. That was really good. Yeah, once we take that hourly low SMT. Once we take that hourly low SMT, which was, yeah, it wasn't even inside of the fair value gap, but yeah. Yeah, W's in the chat for Chowski for sure. I admire the patience you have holding your trades. I mean, yeah, if I can, if it'll let me hold them. That's the thing. If it'll let me hold them, if it'll let me get in a trade and stick with it, I mean, I'm down. But yeah, as Chronic said, just been back and forth past couple weeks, so. Meza was never an angry cat. Never, ever. Years of trading trauma does a lot to you. Yeah, dude. I hear you. Oh, you guys like the replay trade? You guys like the looking at gold? I can do more, like in PM sessions, I can do more. I can do more breakdowns and stuff and like replay trading when shit's slow. I don't mind. Well, I imagine this beard is coming off in 2 days, so going back to work. Can't be having a beard at work. All right, okay, that's good. I will whatchamacallit, do more replays. Show you guys a little bit of a deeper dive into my model that way too. Maybe we'll make that like a segment. Whenever I'm streaming with you guys, we'll take some time. We'll take some time and we will go through like opportunities, like best opportunities of the day, of the week so far, and we'll do like a dissection of a specific trade that I want to talk about with you guys. Yeah, cool. We'll do that. What work? Firefighting, dog. I got range. I'm not just a trader. I'm not just handsome. I'm not really handsome. But I also put out the odd fire here and there. The boys got range. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys go. All right, I'll be back tomorrow morning. Me and Leo will be kicking it off, and then I think Alex is joining us for the remainder of the stream, I believe. So I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning. Thank you guys for hanging out. I had a lot of fun today, actually, despite the shitty PA. Make sure you guys all tune in tomorrow morning. New York AM. We'll be chopping it up. All right. Ciao, ciao. You guys have a good rest of your day. Okay. Be good. And we will talk to you tomorrow. All right. Peace out. Later, goats.